everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with like a mid-month check-in. I had been filming like some vlog clips, but then hadn't gotten a chance to edit them just because of work and stuff. And I figured trying to edit like a vlog from last week and a vlog from this week and try and get that all like posted and stuff, it was just going to be like too much work. So I said, scrap that. I'll just kind of quickly give you a rundown of what's been happening. And that kind of substitute for 2 weeks worth of vlogs, I guess, and then kind of start back up either tonight or first thing tomorrow with a new weekly vlog. I hope that makes sense. So far, March has been going all right. The first week of March was like fantastic, and then this past week has been not great just because work really got in the way of things, as it does sometimes. So I started off the month and I finished Key Lime Pie Murder, which I carried over from February. Enjoyed it, had a good time, read it really quickly. I'm not going to like do a full-on wrap-up. I'll still do my normal like wrap-up at the end of the month, but enjoyed this. Finished this on like March 1st or March 2nd. I don't remember the exact date, but finished it really early in the month. Then I went to the book that I needed to read for my book club, which is taking place at the end of the month. And that is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I don't know how to say her name. This was a tough start for me. I thought that I was possibly going to DNF it. I was struggling with it at the beginning, but I ended up towards the second half of the book, I really, like, the story picked up and I kind of got used to the writing style and I enjoyed it. But it was a tough go at first, but it does pick up, it did get better, and I ended up really enjoying this as well. So for audiobooks, I wanted to listen to Brave New World via audio, but it wasn't available on Libby yet. So I put that on hold, and then I ended up listening to The Litigators by John Grisham. What I've been trying to do with my audio books is there's not very many books that I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that on audio specifically. So what I tend to do is see what's available and if it's a book that I have on my bookshelves that I haven't read yet. And there was a couple John Grisham books that were available. I chose to listen to The Litigators. It was a really quick listen, very easy to follow, easy to understand. I listened to it in about a week at work, and that's not me listening to it consistently when I'm at work, but enjoyed that listen. Then the audiobook for Brave New World did become available, and I listened to like a chapter of it and was like, I can't do this via audio. I don't know if it was the narrator or what, but I ended up returning that loan via Libby, and I'm going to just physically read Brave New World because I've read it before, like a long time ago. So I'm sure the story will like come back to me really quickly. I couldn't do the audio for that. Then this past Sunday, I sat and read Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys in one day. I literally started this I think I technically started it like Saturday, read like a chapter or two, then started it over again Sunday, read the entire thing in one day. Not in one sitting, just in one day, but I flew through this. Very good. I'll go into more detail and do a synopsis when I do my full month of like my full reading wrap up for March. Highly recommend. I'm finding that I absolutely love Ruta Sepetys and her writing style, and I plan on reading the rest of her books very quickly. So what I'm currently reading is via audio. I'm listening to All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. This is odd, and I don't know how I feel about it. And I don't know if it's because I'm listening to the audio or if it's just the style, but this is a mystery thriller. And like you start off and an event happens and then you like skip ahead like 2 weeks or something. And then you work your way backwards and it's kind of like hard to follow. And I think part of it is me listening to it. Like the audio is hard to follow. Sure, it's all going to come together and make sense, but it's difficult to listen to. And I think maybe it would be a little bit better if you were physically reading it, but like it's hard to follow via audio. But I like the story, I like the characters, and I'm hoping that it all just kind of comes together and makes a lot of sense at the end. But I don't know. So I've been listening to it. I'm on day 5 working my way backwards. So I'm on page 250. Yeah, like 250 of like 360 pages. So I only have about 110 pages left. So I'll finish this coming week. So stay tuned to next week's vlog to see what I think of that. Then I just finished a buddy read with my mom of The Unhoneymooners. So I just finished that at work today. Really enjoyed this. I loved the characters. I loved Olive and Ethan. I think their dynamic and their relationship was really funny. And it was fun to kind of grow along with them. I loved Olive's relationship with Amy, her twin sister, because I love a good like story about sisters and siblings, and they have a really good, unique relationship that I think really is only something you get to experience if you have a twin, and I liked reading about that. So enjoyed this. Haven't really finalized my full thoughts on it yet because I just finished it today. I've also been reading My Life in France by Julia Child. This week's been tough as far as reading goes. I had work stuff Wednesday night. I had my salon night on Tuesday. I was exhausted after a big event at work on Thursday, so I didn't get a lot of reading done. So I really haven't dived very far into this until today. But I'm enjoying it. Like, Julia Child is very interesting. She's just kind of talking about different experiences that she had starting from when she got to France. And now, like where I'm at right now, she just started her classes at Le Cordon Bleu. So it's getting interesting. You can see how the movie Julie and Julia like ties in, like pulls from this. But like it's written very well. It's not like you're reading a like boring nonfiction book. It actually reads more like a novel. So I'm enjoying that. Other things of note. So my library is closed for 2 weeks due to the coronavirus. So all of my library books that were due, I think, next week are no longer due until April 30th. So I have extended time to read those, which is nice and works out well because maybe I'll actually read all the library books I checked out for once in my life. What else do I need to tell you? So I bought 2 books on Amazon this week. One is one that I've been wanting for a while, and I was going to just try and like borrow it from the library, but then I was like, let's be real, Tara, you just want to own it, so just buy it. And that one is Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not read this. This is the last book I need to read by her, and who was I kidding? Of course I wanted to own this so I could add it to my Taylor Jenkins Reid shelf. And then I'd kind of forgotten that this book was coming out or had come out until I was watching one of Rainie's TBRs for March Mystery Madness. I'll link it down below. And she mentioned it and I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that this was out. I don't know how I didn't know this, but I immediately had to buy it because I really liked the first book, which came out 2 years ago. I don't know when the first one came out. But the second book is An Ale of Two Cities, which is book 2 in a literary pub mystery. So, of course, had to get it so I could read that. And I do plan on reading this at the end of the month for the Royal Weekend. Oh, that's what I need to tell you about. So, as part of the Book Junkie Trials, Rachel Marie created a kind of like spring readathon. It's just over a weekend. It starts like Friday the 27th and goes through like Sunday the 29th or whatever that would be. Yeah. And I decided I was going to participate because I have loved the other 2 Book Junkie readathons that have happened last July and last December. So last December I didn't do too hot, but I'm ready to start again. So I did retake the like quiz, and I got resorted into a mage. So I am going to be Team Magi for this one. So I will be doing a separate TBR video for that because I'm still trying to finalize it, but I'm really excited, and I'll leave a link to that down below as well. It's not too late to join. It'll be a good time. She does an amazing job. Like the Book Junkie readathons, like the Book Junkie trials and all of that, and the Magical Readathons are 2 readathons that I look forward to. Speaking of the Magical Readathon, that announcement video came out as well. I'll leave a link to that down below. So again, I haven't like even I don't even know what career I'm going to do yet for that, but really excited about that. I'll be putting that together and filming a TBR for that as well. So I think that is all of the bookish related things that have happened in the past couple of weeks, the first couple weeks of March. Sorry, I was trying to do weekly vlogs so you could kind of see this stuff as it happened, but work has been like kicking my butt the past couple of weeks, and I just didn't get them edited. That's really the only excuse I have, is I would come home exhausted and late, and I just didn't get it done. So I'm hoping this is an okay substitute, and then I will get back to like posting regular vlogs soon. So let me know how the first half of March has gone for you. Are you like plugging along in your TBR nicely? What's going on? Anything new, exciting, bookish related or not bookish related? You can share whatever you would like with me down below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.